Hey guys, welcome back. I have another review to share with you guys today. I feel like these nail polish brands are just popping out these collections. Do you guys feel that way? I feel like there's so many collections. I'm excited, but also at the same time it's a little bit overwhelming for me because there's a lot I need to share with you guys. But this collection is the Essie Serene Slate collection, and I feel like this collection was made for me. Actually, I have a feeling that a lot of you guys are going to think that about this collection. It's got a lot of nice, dark, smoky neutrals, and so I'm really excited to share it with you guys today. This is one collection that I've been super excited to talk about. I do have comparisons for you guys today. I noticed that Essie Envy also has collection, that was my dog yawning. She does that when she yawns. She's funny. So anyway, Essie Envy, go check out her Instagram and it'll lead you to her blog. But she did a few different comparisons, so it's kind of nice to see other ones than the ones that I did. So go ahead and check that out. So let's talk about the polishes. There's mostly solids, and then there's two that are like shimmery, glittery colors. And so, okay, let's get into it. This first one is Press Pause, and it's a gorgeous light gray polish. Should I put her away? I know you guys like her, but for me, she kind of drives me crazy. I might. If she gets crazy, I will. So I love this light gray color. It's really, really pretty. I don't know what else to say about it. It really is just like a straight on gray. It has a little bit more white, so it's a brighter, lighter gray, which I like. It's got a good formula. It's opaque in 2 coats. The formula is just a tiny bit runny. I think the first time I used it, I didn't shake the bottle up very well. And I am loving the new brush, you guys. I feel like there's hardly any cleanup, and I found a trick with this brush. So it's a little bit wider, and it's a little bit thicker than the Essie Gel Couture brushes. I like to, let me just show you, I like to clean my brush off on one side quite a bit, and I even do it twice. And then when I'm brushing it, I lightly glide it on there. I don't push down very hard. And then sometimes I've noticed with a lot of these polishes from this collection, I could even get 1 coat out of it because it gave a nice layer that wasn't too thick, but thick enough to do it in 1 coat. The formula on all these are really fantastic. Like I said, this one is just slightly a bit runny, but the second time that I applied it, it wasn't as runny, so I think it's a good formula. This was close to other polishes that I had of Essie, but not identical. I don't have very many of these light gray polishes, so I'm glad to have this polish because it's quite unique in my collection. And let's get into the swatch and the comparison. The next one I have is Mindful Meditation, and it's this nice, slightly pink toned beige. I love colors like this. It has just enough white in it to give me that contrast with my skin tone. And I really love these colors, especially in summer, because they make your tan pop a little bit. So as we're getting to these warmer months, I'm really going to be wearing this kind of a nude. It's not as gray as like Between the Sheets, and it's not as pink as Wild Nude, so it's somewhere in between those 2 polishes, which I love, and you'll see that in the comparisons. So are they pretty close? Yeah, they're pretty close, but they're not exactly the same. So I don't know how many nude polishes you need, but I liked this one on my skin tone. And again, it's got a nice formula. I could almost get it opaque in 1 coat, but there were a few streaks here and there, so I would say 2 coats. And let's get into the live swatch and the comparisons. The next one is Wireless is More, and when I saw this one, it's like a light, cool toned purple, and it's got this nice, warm toned, it also has like an undertone of a gray, kind of purple, murky color, and then it's got a bright pop of like red, yellow, and pink iridescence in there. It's pretty. I didn't love this one as much on my skin tone. I felt like sometimes my hands can look a little bit purple, and so I felt like it brought that out in my skin tone a little bit and made me look a little grayish. So I didn't love it on me, but I think it's a beautiful polish. I think maybe if I was a little bit more pale or a little bit darker, it might look good because I have kind of a medium skin tone. It's a really pretty shade. When I held up Just the Way You Arctic from the new Essie Winter collection, I thought that it was maybe just that polish with this shimmer in it, and I think it might be, but that undertone of that gray is what makes them look quite a bit different. So I do a comparison with that one, but I don't have anything like this. And let's get into the live swatch and the comparisons. Okay, now we're really getting into the shades that I just love, although I do love that nude and that gray quite a bit. I think all of these are going to be my favorites, at least most of them, but anyway, let's keep moving. The next one I have is Toned Down. Shades like this are my favorite. So it's like a blue, purple, gray, and in different lighting it looks different, and I love polishes like that, and so this is one of my favorites for sure. First time I saw it, I thought this is going to be exactly like Petal Pushers. It's not exactly. This is toned down and this is Petal Pushers, and my light's probably too bright for you guys to tell, but you'll see in the comparison picture. But Petal Pushers is just a little bit lighter, but they're pretty much the same color family, so I don't know how excited you guys are about that one. I personally love it. And then it was interesting using this brush and then the other brush from the other ones that I was doing comparisons to, because I've gotten so used to this brush, and to go back to that skinny one was slightly awkward, but it was fine. So it made me like this one a little bit more, and it's a little richer. This one had a fantastic formula. Like I said, with that lighter application and cleaning the brush off the way that I do, I was able to get it opaque and nice in one nice coat. It's got a beautiful formula, but again, I like to always do two just to build it up. And let's get into the live swatch and the comparisons. The next one I have is Serene Slate, and it's this nice kind of muddy cement color. It's a gray, but also has some brown in it, but it's a really beautiful color. It's got a nice, fantastic formula, just like the other ones. I felt like some of these formulas reminded me of the Gel Couture formulas. Let me know if you guys felt that way too. I don't know. So I'll be curious to see how long these last. I don't know if they put some elements in there that they have like in the Gel Coutures, but I really did love the formulas on these quite a bit. I think I used to have a cement polish like this that was really popular a few years ago by either Sally Hansen or something. I can't remember, but I don't have that anymore. But I don't have any Essies or OPIs that are like this one. I compared it to Power Clutch, and that one it's not exactly the same, but they are pretty close. I think that one has maybe a little bit more green in it, and I think I like this one better. And let's get into the live swatch and the comparisons. Next I have Generation Zen, and it's this nice purple toned brown. Love these kind of shades any time of year, mostly in fall, but I think this one's going to be appropriate for spring. Love, love, love these kind of shades. First thing you think of, I'm sure, is Smokin' Hot, and I do compare it to that one. They are pretty close. In the bottle you look at them and Smokin' Hot's pretty much, they look almost exactly the same, except you can for sure see that Smokin' Hot is more purple, but on the nail I really couldn't tell a difference. I really wanted to see a difference, but I really couldn't see one. So if you want to get this one, I don't know, I think everyone has Smokin' Hot. If you don't, I don't know where you've been. This one is really beautiful. I love it. And the new brush, you can't beat the new brush. So I know a few of you aren't liking the new brush, so leave me in the comments below if you like it or don't like it. I'd kind of like to know how you're liking it. Again, the formula is fantastic for this polish. I think I got it opaque in one coat, but again, I always do too. And let's get into the live swatch and the comparison. And the next one I have is this dark gray. It's called On Mute, and it's perfect dark gray. I think it maybe does have a hint of blue in there. It's really pretty. I don't have a lot of shades like this. I did have an OPI one from the Washington DC collection. That's pretty close, but Essie does not have gray polishes like this, at least that I have. I've been collecting for a little while, but I don't have every Essie polish out there. Let me know if you have one that's close to this. I can't remember what Essie Envy compared it to, what Kinder compared it to. So anyway, I don't have anything like it, and it's got a fantastic formula, and I love gray. And let's get into the live swatch and the comparisons. Okay, the last two are my shimmery sparkly ones, and this next one is gadget free. I wasn't very excited. Once you have metallic shades like this, you kind of have them all, right? I don't know. I didn't even do comparisons to it because I have a few of these metallic silver foil glitters. I didn't feel like I needed this one. It's probably my least favorite out of the collection because I have these, and I usually only wear them for nail art, just here and there or around the holidays. And it's opaque in one coat, though it's got a really fantastic formula. And let's get into the live swatch and the comparisons. This next one is Cause and Reflect, and I wasn't super excited about this one either, just because it's a metallic foil. It's interesting though. It's got this nice kind of blue toned gray color, and it's actually a really interesting blue tone. I don't even want to try to describe it. When you put it on your nails, I was like, wow, that's really pretty. I actually really like this one, and I can see myself wearing it. So yay, bonus. I wasn't super excited about it, but then it made me excited when I put it on. I think you guys will like this one. I think you should give it a try. Fantastic formula, opaque, I think in 1 to 2 coats, and let's get into the live swatch and the comparison so you can see it. Do you guys want to see my favorites? Yep, all the creams. Yeah, all the creams. I'll take them all. I'm happy. Don't look at my nails, they're all